Today I'm going to be putting you guys onto the most elite bread to ever exist. Exhibit A, you just have to listen for yourself. This is called salt bread. If you've never had it before, I would describe it as a cross between a croissant and a dinner roll. And what makes it so good is that the bottom of the bread is essentially fried in the butter that was rolled into the bread as it bakes. I'm making the dough here with my brand new mixer. I'm super excited to try this one because I have broken like 3 KitchenAid mixers, but I'm already liking this one more because it doesn't just gyrate off my counter. But once your dough passes the window pane test, you want to make it into a tight ball, and it should look super smooth if you kneaded it enough. And let that rise until it doubles in size. While that rises, I cut up the butter chunks. You want to use salted butter because salt makes things taste good, and this looks like an insane amount of butter, and it is because each roll gets 1 chunk. But trust the process because that's what makes it taste so good. Once it's done rising, you want to portion your dough into 80-gram pieces. This is my least favorite part because it takes so friggin' long, but we're getting closer to the end. You're gonna want to roll and smooth those out and let those bench rest for around 15 minutes. Now it's finally time to shape these. You want to roll them out into a long tadpole shape, and then I start with the bottom half, but as you roll it flat, you slightly pull the bottom, and you want to do the same thing with the top part, like slightly pulling as you're rolling it flat. Now you're gonna place a chunk of butter at the top and then roll it while slightly tugging as you're rolling. This will take some practice. I've made some super ugly ones in the past, but if this man can do it, you can do it too. You're gonna let these rise one last time, and once they're ready, you're gonna spray them with water, sprinkle some salt, and throw them in the oven. And do you see that butter melting out? As your bread keeps baking around the melted butter, it'll fry and crisp up the bottom. Now you'll be left with the best bread to ever exist.
Damn!